Wait, I'm gonna say baby kit for babies like him. Don't that look like him? That small cry baby.
Nah.
Yeah, it look just like you. That's so cool. All right, let's see.
It's not starting.
It is starting.
Message from her saying she'd gone sailing. She's a free spirit, right? She's adventurous. She'd go. You know, so maybe she did go on a boat with a new friend that she didn't know about, and she'd be back in a week.
Start with this
Isn't it a surprise?
dirty boy nail.
Sailing and then my phone fell off.
All right, you're gonna bleed a little bit, okay? Only a little bit, all right?
For,
Wow, now you're talking about some 2 o'clock. By 2 o'clock.
were reassuring, but not for long. A few days passed, and Cher didn't return. Then another text message, this one from Cher to Keith.
She just said, I met somebody else who doesn't it.
You cut off my nails off.
Because you don't need them.
Like that.
A mystery man? Keith wanted to
You
get
got to cut it to my nails.
You just want to bite them?
She have a man that I don't know about.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be.
She never mentioned about it, ever.
Sand them down.
No man like she didn't run away.
But Keith noticed something strange about the messages. They weren't written in Cher's usual style.
Instead of small letters would be all capitals. She always write A-R-E, and this would be on R, the R. Two, the number would be
Then what are those scissors
It
for?
was just,
Did that hurt?
just changed.
Yes.
And then the text
Beauty is
messages simply
Sexiness
stopped.
is pain, boy.
Cher's Aunt Mary called the U.S. Embassy in Panama.
Gotta get him cut down. Mama said so. You heard her.
I thought that was like
And if she wants to be
I
found,
thought it was
she
gonna
will
hurt.
contact you. And so I had a hard time shouting into
I was
the
just
office
joking
of the
about you gonna
embassy,
bleed.
saying, help me, help me.
Things got worse.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be no blood.
Look at that little piece of
Birthday. It was a
You gonna bite it off?
huge alarm bell.
so good
She told
for
her
it.
dad she would never ever miss her
You
birthday.
got a bad girl.
So something had happened to Cher for sure.
I'm gonna do it.
What's that over your hand?
After 2 months, it was staring everyone in the face. The unanswered phone calls, the strange messages, the missed birthday, all the clues pointing to a horrible
So,
conclusion.
Papa, you could have those things in the water.
I knew something.
Yeah. I can fit a whole basketball in my ear.
The terrible
No, you
realization
can't.
sank in.
Oh, like a baby basketball, not a big one.
No, you can't.
She wasn't
It's hot?
hiding out in
Yes,
the apartment
it's
in Panama
happening.
City. Something
Because it's
happened
supposed
to
to
her. Friends and
make
neighbors
you
racked their brains for answers, and they started thinking about another
feel
American from their group
The
who
mask
also left abruptly.
like you're doing good.
Heard from him.
What are those scissors for,
Cher
Papa?
wasn't the only person
Over this
missing.
thing.
What if there were two?
The scissors is for people who have real long nails. And y'all's ain't that long, so I ain't gotta use those.
Another American who apparently just walked away, leaving his home and a lot of questions behind.
His shoes by the door, his canes next to the front door, the dirty dishes in the sink. Just gave me a really weird vibe.
That's my meat.
That ain't your meat.
That's my meat. That's not.
Someone had to do something. When Dateline continues.
Well, that's not meat.
The stories of the men
That's
and women in
your
the military who have sacrificed so much for us are
That's
fading
my
from the
meat.
headlines.
That's not your meat.
Many
That's
of
our
these brave
nails.
heroes came home
That's
with
your
injuries that changed their lives forever. But for
That's
some
my baby
servicemen,
meat.
the greatest casualty is being forgotten. As a father, I'm eternally
That's
grateful.
my meat. That ain't your meat.
They've been with us throughout our journey.
I'm good. You know that's so we
Tough,
go.
tough road.
So we go.
With a gift of just $19 a month,
Not there yet.
we'll help provide free
Yeah, done that. The wife said,
services
yeah, done
to
that.
injured
Do
veterans
this
and
one too.
I didn't
One
get
of the
that.
biggest concerns that my husband and I had was
If you move too much, I'm gonna cut your meat off, so you gotta be
when we were
careful.
no longer here. Wounded Warrior Project
Yo,
wants
chill,
to be
King.
there for the long
Why
haul.
is it cut my meat off?
It
My
provides
meat is by my
such peace of mind
fingers,
to know that
not by my
Alan's plan is
nails.
along.
Your meat is really
To
under
join the
his
Advanced Guard
nails.
monthly giving
Oh, that
call
meat.
or go
I thought you was
online
talking about
with
you
a gift of
breakfast.
just $19
No, that
a
means you
month.
gotta cut
We'll send
all
you
my
this
nails
Wounded
off
Warrior
until you
Project
get to
blanket.
that piece.
You helped me and
No, never get to blind cutting me.
I'm just one
Mhm.
of many.
I need to get cut.
Not slicing me.
That kid is.
Kind of like I thought you was doing.
How they look, G? He look cleaner compared to this one.
Every American
I want to see it.
supported
This one
the
compared to
Warrior
that one.
Project and the work that they do. They're changing lives.
All right, now we're gonna do your big old one.
Why are you scratching?
But many of these wounded service members can't do it alone. They need your help, and they need Wounded Warrior Project. Call or go online at Honor
I'm
Warrior.
gonna cut a little bit of meat off.
And support our Wounded
I'm
Warriors.
gonna cut a little bit of meat off.
I know
I just got some of your meat.
it's under the cover.
Driver 3 Where do I find the right help?
At Health Markets, they search many of the nation's most recognized carriers, so they can help you find the right plan at the right price that's the right fit for you.
How long does it take?
Health Markets can help you find a plan in minutes.
My company doesn't provide health insurance.
I'm not showing the
Health
difference,
Markets can
but
help you
good.
find a health plan on the government exchange or
Let's
off.
see, it's
No matter
better.
what your situation is, Health Markets can help you find your right fit.
But you can see
How
it.
much does it cost?
You get the
Health
cream.
Market service is free, and it's helped Americans get enrolled in over
The other one, the other hand.
It's under the counter.
I'm gonna do this hand with scissors.
And you can always count on Health Markets to
Just
find a
kidding.
health plan.
No, I don't
Don't
need
wait, save time. Find a plan that fits you. Call 800-853-9230 now or visit healthmarkets.com. Coming up next on True Crime Network.
On the picturesque island, the focus of Hoyle, Panama, a crisis was brewing. Sheriff Hughes had been missing
Jenna,
for
you
2
like it.
months. Now her family and friends wondered if her disappearance had anything to do with another American who left the island abruptly.
Not making
for reasons
pancakes.
shared.
They
A
not
man
making
named Bo
pancakes.
They is making pancakes.
The world was quiet, introvert. He was a
They is not making pancakes. I meant. Because they you said you told them you didn't want pancakes.
Focus from Santa Fe, New Mexico in 2004. The former antique dealer was so quiet that no one really noticed when he took off.
A lot of people say, hey, so what did you do for 6 weeks? Get on the boat and go. So they don't necessarily email everybody and tell them they're leaving. So it's pretty easy to be not missed for a while.
It made even more sense when they found out that Bo had sold his home to Wild
Oh, we need
Bill,
some
another
oil
American
so I can oil his
who was
hand
famous
after.
for
Go ask
throwing
Mama
live
for some
at
oil.
parties many of the expats attended,
No, we don't.
including Cher's friend
Don't try
Kristen.
to oil
I
my
knew that he
hand.
wanted to sell and move somewhere different. And so I
That's
assumed
what
that
it
they come
is if
from
you
the
oil
family all the
my
time.
hand.
And that Bo had this,
No.
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 As he thought back to the days after Bo moved out, an image kept returning to his mind.
If you
An
oil my
image of Bo's house
hand,
right after he'd left.
I walked in and looked around and it looked as if Bo was out of the store. Not moved out. I went back and told my friends, I can't believe that house is really weird. There's towels on the back of the chairs, shoes on the
Thank
door,
you.
and canes next to the front door, with dirty dishes in the sink. It's just gave me a really weird vibe. And Bo would just walk away.
2 Americans missing. Rumors began to swirl. Could their disappearances be linked?
Ooh.
The more you think about something like that, it didn't add up.
Did it kind of eat at you? Did
Yeah.
you keep thinking about it?
I kept thinking
I
about it.
just had to cut my
Because-
baby finger.
It wasn't right that Cher would leave without a party. I knew that this girl would not leave town without
Without
throwing
having a
a
goodbye
big
party?
party. And Bo could leave, but the two of them getting together and
This ain't your baby finger. It's your
sending
big
their
one.
belongings after the fact
Yeah, that's
didn't sound right.
It's your index finger. That's your
The
baby
short
finger.
one is right by the
Under
big one.
her. Bo
Come on,
had
turn it.
abruptly stopped
Turn it.
paying his bills. Something
You can turn it.
totally unlike
Right
him.
here.
Yes.
I just
Right
woke
there.
up one morning, it's like one of those weird things, and I just knew, I couldn't ignore it anymore, I just couldn't. Somebody had to do something.
Kristen went to the police.
Did they immediately investigate?
No, they just put in the file, and they just go, yeah. Because they say how people get lost in time all the time.
Kristen reached out to someone she thought could help. Another expat, Don Winner, who ran Panama Guide, a news website for foreigners living in Panama.
I was contacted by one of her friends that was concerned that she was missing, and they asked for my help.
Don had lived in Panama for decades and acted as a consultant on this story. He had originally
boy.
come here with U.S. military intelligence.
Now
The
my
case of the
fingers
two
don't
missing
clutch.
Americans.
Come over here.
I
Now
knew
my
right off the
fingers
bat
don't
that
clutch
this was
like
whoa, hey,
this.
what's going on here? And I knew that I had to apply a lot of time to it and a lot of attention to it.
These,
And I
this,
also knew that I had to get it right.
is this
He hopped on a
sticky
flight
on
from his
you?
home in Panama City to Focus del Toro.
You want me to put some
Tapped
sticky
into
oil on there?
the Coconut Telegraph.
What's the coconut telegraph?
Second
That's
September.
just the root
What
of
else
it.
you
Yeah,
need
they
for
call it
me?
coconut
Okay,
telegraph.
give me the other hand.
When something happens,
You was
words
not
take root.
doing nothing.
And
Who, me?
what Don was hearing
Hmm?
just weren't adding up. He checked
Who,
to
me?
see if Bo and Cher might have left the
That's
country.
what I'm telling Mama on you.
I knew that Bo and Sheriff, both of them,
All right,
Look at my hands. My hands are too white.
they look at immigration
You're done.
movements.
You're not white, boy. Get out of here with that nasty talk.
They come in,
They're still in Panama.
they came in, they never left.
You hear him?
All
God,
right,
he's
so
so
they're
white.
still
Hit
in
him in his
Panama
head.
somewhere.
But where? There was
You're
one
not
more
white. Come on,
piece of the
your turn.
puzzle falling into
My
place.
turn.
And that would point a finger at
Mama girl
suspicion
here.
at
Say
someone
hi.
living right among them.
Gotta clip her now.
Coming up.
There was always the loudest voice in the room. He'd text everybody and say, your
This
Lord
baby
connection
one.
and come to my party.
A pirate out to make a
You scared?
killing in real estate.
She
wasn't
scared,
Yeah.
She loved it.
And Bill showed up and said, yep, I bought
Then
it.
gonna cut your meat off.
And Dateline continues.
Attention, if you're on Medicare, this is important information. 12.2 million citizens are eligible for additional benefits beyond what they receive from original Medicare. See if you
Oh, this
qualify
boy.
to enroll in a new Medicare plan that includes the following benefits, like $2,500 of dental credit, $2,000 of hearing credit, $83 preloaded on a
Who's you
debit card to
talking
spend at your
to?
local pharmacy, all at no extra cost.
Who's
You
who
might also
talking
be
to? That man on
eligible for
TV?
$144 added
I'm
back
trying to get
your
you to
Social
save money.
Security check every month. But these benefits are not automatic. You have to claim them. We have 20 years of experience in finding plans that maximize your
The
gains
bobo
and
was just
no
crying
extra
too.
costs. Call Go Medicare
Yeah, I heard a
now
little
to see if
bit.
you're eligible at
Now you made left no
800-651-3876.
hands
And a
are
friendly
left
This-
in
insurance
Oh, Mama girl, you got
agent
longer
will
nails than
help
Bobo
this.
is.
The call is free with no hidden fees or
No, I
obligation to
don't.
enroll.
Don't say
To see
that
if
because
you're
my
eligible, call the
nails
Go Medicare
way,
Benefits Help
way
Center
bigger.
now at
Mm-mm.
800-651-3876.
Mama girl got big
Remember,
ones,
if you're on
man.
Medicare,
Don't
this is
say
important
Don't you, Mama
information.
girl?
Did you know that millions
No,
of
I don't.
Americans over
I have
65 don't
bigger
have all the Medicare
bananas
benefits they
here.
might be eligible for right
Bananas.
now in
Bananas. I
2021?
don't
Call the Go
bananas.
Medicare Benefits Help
Yeah, I
Center
know, because you
right
can't
now
feel it.
at
There's no nerves in your nail right
Yeah, I
there.
don't want to.
Not only is our gluten-free egg replacer easy to use and dependable, it is made with only 4 simple ingredients. No wheat, no gluten, no soy, no corn, grains, or beans. And since we know that even a little bit of gluten can be a big problem for those of you with gluten sensitivity, our gluten egg replacer is mixed and packed into our delighted gluten-free facility and batched, tested in our quality control laboratory. God bless you, son.
Bless you.
Pure and simple, just how it should be. To your good health, Bob Meal.
Let's go, Bob.
How to use to replace 1 whole egg. So if you do not eat eggs, to replace an egg, you can use Bob Red Meal. To replace 1 whole egg. How to use to replace 1 whole egg. To replace 1 whole egg. Combine 1 teaspoon of egg replacer with 2 teaspoons of water. Mix well and let sit for 1 minute to thicken. Why are we letting this thick? Why are we letting this sit? To make our egg. For 1 egg white. Just the whiteness of the egg, not the yellow sun yolk. Combine 1 and 1/2 teaspoon of egg replacer with 2 teaspoons of water for 1 egg yolk. Combine 1 and 1/2 teaspoon of egg replacer with 1 teaspoon of water. Please note, this egg replacer cannot substitute for egg whipped whites, such as in Angel Food Cakes,
And that something
and
terrible
etc.
had happened to both of them.
What's
Boom.
that?
The bomb has blew up.
And
Bombs
I'm
dropped.
not gonna
Play
put
Buntas!
anybody.
No preguntas.
Most of them have their personal belongings that was going to be sent to them. You know, the one-on-one is two.
American Boat Isla had been the first to leave last fall.
Yeah, longer.
And file number 3. I love to bust a person out, especially when I'm right.
in the expat community.
Who's you busting out?
Bill had this persona.
Your lovely
of,
daughter,
"I've got buckets of
Diamond.
cash, I can just pay it for you out there."
Blogger Don Winner did some digging.
Trying to tell me
Documents
egg
from the
replacer.
public registry.
It's
He
not
found out that
egg
Wild Bill had actually
replacer.
bought
It's not
more
replacing an egg.
home.
It says that right on there.
And she's trying to tell me that I need to add something in there with this and with that. And I'm trying to tell her, no, I do not. And I asked her to read it. She said she already read it. So I'm like, well, maybe it's something you're not missing. So one of these words you must have read over. So I had to read it out loud, because when you read it out loud and you listen to somebody else, maybe it start catching some brain waves up in there. I don't know.
Yeah. That's weird.
Not weird at
That's
all.
what that was about.
Sorry, honey, this goes in the refrigerator. This guacamole.
Shares Island, the Browns, father, mother, and teenage son. And now he'd acquired Bo's house as well. But it was Bill's
No, I'm saying it's weird that she couldn't understand that.
everyone's attention.
Bill showed up and said,
No? Sometimes when you rush, you can't see. Or you can't read, you can't see.
You built together with 5 buildings.
But I don't be rushing, because I be trying to see what is
Bill
what.
said he'd bought Cher's entire estate.
Exactly, like
even
I
her
said.
beautiful island.
Egg
And Cher
replacer
had simply
are for
taken off.
substituting stuff like eggs, like buttermilk, stuff that you gotta put stuff like that in, like
"Where's Sharon?
for
Where's all that stuff?"
what's
When
that
she
called,
gets back, we can deal
pancakes.
with that.
You know how you gotta put
Between
eggs
you
in
and her.
pancakes, you will put that
She'd
with
asked
it.
Bill to
That's a
take
different
back
brand,
all
though.
his stuff
Cook
back.
it.
He placated me, he brought me one of my dogs.
Okay, let's do it one more time.
2 chairs.
Go to your phone. Are you looking at Bob Mills?
A lot more missing.
No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. Look at Bob Red. Matter of fact, let's call Bob Red Mills. Because now you're really pissing me off. Because you think you know so much, and you don't know nothing at all.
Absolutely not.
Like, it's the reason why I'm 40 and you're 20.
So, I mean, it was never about the stuff or the money, it was like, it was our home, it was, you know, we set it up to live there.
Because I'm a person, I will call the freaking phone number.
Aunt Mary as well.
I mean, you just told you it replaces 1A.
She loves it.
I don't understand what part she's not understanding.
I'm saying.
To replace one whole egg. Get an egg. This is an egg. To replace this, if it breaks, cracks, or whatever, bam, it just fell, it just croaked. To replace it, combine a teaspoon of this.
Oh, I thought confidentiality state.
Combine that. It says it right here. I don't understand what part of it is that she's missing.
Equivalent to 34 eggs. That's what it says.
So where's her stuff and everything? Oh, yeah, she got
It's
there.
an egg replacer.
I don't know what you're looking at.
Some jewelry
That's
and
not gonna
money,
help.
air cargo. And so I like to see the receipt on that.
That's what you think you
This
got
girl's not
it
gonna
on.
have you looking through her drawers finding her jewelry.
And another curious thing was happening over at Bill's place. No one could figure out why Cher's devoted dog Jack kept leaping off Cher's
You need to
island
figure
and
that out.
swimming
Why you
through
over here
the
bothering my
over
stuff?
and over again.
You need to figure out why you didn't read that right.
And he would swim over.
You'd swim right back. Stay right there.
Wait, we was almost done.
Business as usual. He even threw one of his famous parties at Cher's place with all
Okay,
her
I'm
things
doing that.
still
Show me.
there. It all seemed
And
like
then
a
down there, turn this right there.
What the goose
It wasn't very well attended.
Now let me see.
I just think that everybody kind
A little
of
better now? A cleaner?
really weird that it was.
Cheese? No more long and dirt in them?
Bill even made a toast at the party.
I'll go get some oil for mom. Tell mom put a little bit of oil on your hand right
This
there.
really was something about having good friends.
It was just like a here's a good friend.
Well,
While Bill lived about an hour's boat drive
go get you a kid.
here in Boca
Your children.
Big guy with a big personality. He was known for throwing parties at his place. And even in a place that's full of colorful characters.
Look at that, I want to say
Bill stood out.
something. Let's stop recording.
Text everybody and say, you know, your Lord commander.
Get
Listen, let me see. No, let me see. Let me do it for you.
Yeah.
Let me do it for
You
you.
always talk to yourself as a third party and royal sense of some sort. You know, I would just take it as another one of Bill's quirks.
I'll go get some.
Another sport, a pirate club Bill created called the Jolly Roger Social Club. Bill joked that only 90% of its members survived. By now, an uneasy feeling about Wild Bill was spreading throughout Bocas, and the normally rowdy party guy was suddenly lying low.
Every time I saw him, he was in a hurry. Whatever he was doing, he was trying to get it done and get out of there. and didn't want to answer a whole lot of questions. He was definitely nervous.
And with good reason. The more Don Winter tapped into the island's legendary coconut telegraph, the more he became convinced that Wild Bill was the key to finding Bo and Cher.
This was the common denominator between the two of them.
All right, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment.
Let's
Let's go.
Cash, and then both people